Brooklyn,
Guess who's back?
to Harlem, New York City, Big Apple, home of the gritty, Malcolm X6, New York City, Manhattan.
Did you know it's Langston Hughes' birthday?
I didn't know that.
February 1st, the beginning of Black History Month, is the great poet Langston Hughes' birthday. And right now we are about to head into the home he lived in here on 127th Street in Harlem.
And right now it's going through a transition. A group of writers known as the I2 Arts Collective raised over $100,000 to lease the home and turn it into a resource for the community. Inside you'll see letters he wrote to family members. You'll also find his piano and his typewriter, but you can tell the home needs a lot of work right now. But the real story here is how Harlem is continuing his great legacy.
Langston's legacy is about celebrating where you come from, speaking back to injustice, putting on record your story. And that's why I identify with him. When I was a little girl growing up in Portland, Oregon, a very white city, as a brown girl, his poetry was a mirror for me. I also found a safe space to be angry and to be upset, and he did a good job at really recording our story, the good, the bad, and everything in the middle.
Now, Langston Hughes' writing has also been an inspiration for me personally. I grew up reading his poems, and Renee Watson, who is a children's books author, has been at the forefront of revitalizing the home. She says the goal is to turn it into a writing center.
So I feel like his legacy is here to help us process what's happening in our world today and help young people have a space where they can write their stories and where they can celebrate everyday unsung heroes and also kind of put on record how they feel about what is going on in the world right now.
And Bill, at a time when our country is divided, I think we could all still use some inspiration. His words are relevant today, so I would like to read his poem, I Too. I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody'll dare say to me, eat in the kitchen. Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America. To me, this is just relevant in today's world.
Sergio? Yeah, so Langston Hughes, he was mixed race, actually. He was both black and white. His work is phenomenal. Jazz mixed with poetry, amazing. But when we went to his house, I couldn't touch anything. So like, she was doing the interview, and I'm like playing with the piano, playing with the typewriter, like I just want to touch it, just want to touch
it's like bringing a kid.
Like I couldn't, yeah,
Unbelievable.
exactly. I couldn't touch anything, but it's a great place for Harlem. It's a great place for the residents that live in the area, and he's a legend.